Hi, this is Mrs. Fiedler, and today we are going to learn how to put Media Center books in their proper order. Let's get started. First of all, let's talk about why we keep books in order. Imagine trying to find the book you want in a messy pile of books. It would be very difficult. So it's important to keep our books in order so that we can find the books that we really want. Now let's talk about how we keep books in order. Most of the books that we have in the Media Center are in alphabetical order by the author's last name. If you look closely at these spine labels, which are the book's addresses, they are the first 3 letters of the author's last name. We just put them in alphabetical order. This is a typical shelf in the Media Center. Let's look at these books. The first book is The Genie King by Tony Abbott. The spine label or address for this book is F for fiction, ABB for Abbott. The next book is Hedgehogs in the Hall by Ben Baglio. The address for this book is F for fiction, BAG for Baglio. The third book is Moving Day by Meg Cabot. F for fiction, CAB for Cabot. And finally, Wildlife by Cynthia DeFelice. F for fiction, DEF for DeFelice. Now, these books are in order. Let's talk about why. The first line of all the spine labels are the same. They're all F, so they all should be shelved in fiction. The second line should be in alphabetical order by the author's last name. Let's look at the first letter of each address. A, B, C, D. So these are in order. Pretty simple, right? Now let's get more challenging. These books are going to be more difficult to shelve because look carefully at the addresses. They all have the same first letter, D. So now we have to look at the second letter to see how to put them in order. And this is where saying your ABCs can be helpful. So let's go through this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, whoops, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, this is harder than it looks. R, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Does this make sense? So when the first letter is the same in every spine label, you have to look to the second letter to see how to put it in alphabetical order. All right, ready for the next challenge? This third book shelf of books is even more challenging because if you look, the first 2 letters of many of these addresses are the same, FR. So guess what? Now we have to go to the third letter to put them in order. So again, let's use our alphabet. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And let's stop there for a minute. Ooh, the I is hard to highlight. These are in order now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Now, we have to switch gears again. This final book here doesn't have the same 2 letters, so we have to go back to the second letter to make sure that it's correct. R, let's go through our alphabet again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. And now these are in order. Make sense? Well, now you get to challenge yourself and practice. If you scan this QR code with your iPad, you will go to this website here, Mrs. Lodge's Library Shelver, and you can play the Shelve It game. There are 3 levels under the alphabetical shelving, under fiction. I want you to do all 3 levels. Start with the first level and get more challenging. Then, if you're really ready for a challenge, I want you to go to the Dewey Games and do all 3 levels of those. Those are the books that are in our nonfiction section, and they go by Dewey Decimal Number. So they're not in alphabetical order, they're in numeric order. So challenge yourself, see how you're doing, and you can help one another with this. This is a collaborative lesson, so that's fine. If you have any questions, just ask me, Mrs. Body, or your substitute. Have fun!